Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl, where we are following the adventures of Darth Vader, apparently. The incessant breathing with this mask on doesn't appear to be stopping anytime soon. We're on a railway bridge right above a military checkpoint, full of dudes who would very much love an excuse to shoot us in the face, should they ever discover our presence up here. And I'm trying to figure out exactly how I am supposed to get across this bridge. If it's even possible. Oh god. Don't try this at home, kids. God. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Oh, ew. Ooh. Okay. Okay, right, we found a way across. I figured I'd have to get up onto the top of the train car and jump, but nah. Oh, okay, so far so good. There's a farm up there somewhere where we have to go kill some mutants. For Wolf, that's the reason we're coming in this general sort of direction, in addition to just sort of scouting around in general. But, we're sneaking along via this bridge here. Crikey. On account of the fact that I don't fancy picking a fight with the military down there. Yet. We probably will end up killing them at some point, just for convenience's sake, but, for now, not really so interested. But there's something in this crate, isn't there? Oh, I got a little excited there. I thought that might have been a gun from the slightly blurry angle I saw it from here, and then turns out, no, it's not. It's just a bit of mesh poking through the bottom of the crate. How disappointing. I'm recording these couple of episodes here basically all on the same day, in a big old binge of playing Stalker because I've been really enjoying it, and it's an empty stash. Basically, that's what I've been doing. So I don't have any feedback from you guys yet. I'm beginning to think, even if I'm willing to put up with this gas mask breathing effect with the visor and everything, the overlay on the screen, even if I'm willing to put up with that, I'm not entirely sure if you lot are, so... Crap. You know what? I meant to actually jump off that. There we go. Take that, barbed wire. Alright. Let's make our way down this side. Slowly, carefully does it. Alright, what do we got? Aside from a whole heap of long grass. I wish I could zoom this in and out. Oh, I can zoom this in and out. Oh, all I had to do was fiddle with the mouse wheel. Genius. No, what have we got? Probably, judging by the shape of those boxes, a couple of mutants. Dogs or boars or something like that, I should imagine. We've got a truck this way, though. That didn't sound good. That sounded downright unsettling, as a matter of fact. The mouse wheel in Stalker, for some reason, seems to be completely reversed. I have to scroll down to zoom in. And scroll up rather, to zoom out, which probably makes some sort of weird backwards sense, I guess, but I don't like it. Then again, you know, some people play with their mouse inverted, so who am I to judge? Yep. It's a boar. Oh shit, hello. Got a friend? Yep. Did it just walk into an anomaly or something? It sounds pissed. That's all I'll say. Yeah, he's just charging off into wherever. And here's a big tunnel. This is another way we could have gone through, I suppose, but unfortunately, as you can see, there are lots of big sparky electrical anomalies through the thing. They seem to go through in a bit of a timed pattern. So presumably you can actually make it through here. I can't recall if I have ever managed it, though, to be honest with you. Oh god, hello. Let's get back a bit. It's, I hate puzzles like that where they're timed and you've got to jump through them correctly and shit like that. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. I mean, I think we can do it. Really? I should be able to get into the back of this truck. I heard something. Alright. That's the other thing about gas masks. If you're wondering why he's hyperventilating, it is genuinely difficult to fucking breathe in those things on account of all the air has to go through and go in and out of a couple of filters, which makes breathing in these things a little bit tricky. In case you've never had the distinct displeasure of ever wearing a gas mask, they are not nice. In addition to being uncomfortable and smelling nasty and causing your whole face to sweat and fog up so you can't see anything, they're actually difficult to breathe with them on as well, on top of everything else. And all that effort for a bunch of empty boxes. So yeah, don't recommend wearing one unless you absolutely have to, personally, which is kind of why I'm thinking of getting rid of this silly effect. Maybe I'll turn the effect on if I'm going into some sort of irradiated bunker. Or a radiation-filled area. How about that? How's that for immersion? I wish there was actually a button to switch it on and off now. Actually, that'd be really good. Mod makers! Make that a thing, if you can. Alright, so apparently some mutants around here. So we've been told anyway. You know what? Much better gun for this kind of thing. Oh boy. Hello. Okay, looks like it was just the one in here. And we've got a safe. Oh, it's empty. What a big surprise. Oh, hello. 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 Not terribly bulletproof, it would seem. Alright, you know, I've had enough. I've had enough. This is going to screw up my resolution and stuff, but actually it's not even in this menu. Hang on a second. Video advanced? No. Let's click for the win. Advanced. Bright shadows. Turn them on, please. Vision distance up a bit as well. For that. You know what? We might leave it a bit lower just for the sake of the frame rate. In In an FPS, I do like to have 60 frames per second if I can help it. Show crosshair, dynamic crosshair, show weapon, crosshair target distance, NPC identification. Oh god, maybe I can't turn this effect off. That would suck if that were the case. Oh, I think I know what I had to do. Oh no. I think with Autumn Aurora, in other mods like Oblivion Lost, for example, you can change it as an option in the menu there, but with Autumn Aurora, I think I have to do it as an installation config thing. So I think, unfortunately, I'm fucking stuck like this, because I don't have that config anymore. I guess I'll have to re-download this old version of the mod. And redo that. Oh, man, that's annoying. Guess we'll just have to put up with it for now. The mutated, swollen eye of the flesh acquired a number of strange characteristics, the most useful of which is the ability to regenerate the lens. The specifics of the process are hitherto unknown, though such discovery would most certainly revolutionize modern medicine. You can play your part in scientific development by selling flesh eyes to scientists for their experiments. Very well. All in the name of science, don't you know? Right, well. There's the other one. Oh, another flesh eye, thank you very much. Just go ahead and scoop that out with the old knife. No, I don't recall us getting a mission complete message, so... This shotgun does sway around quite a bit, doesn't it? Here's a question. How much does this weigh? 4 kilograms, 3 kilograms. I am thinking right now in terms of what in terms of weight would it cost me to be running around carrying a big suit of, you know, holy shit, I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue, really super bad day armor, and a jacket that does not cause me visual and audio impairment. You know what I mean? Because I'm just shooting flesh at the moment. And, you know, dogs and things. I don't really need this merc armor for that, right? So I can have a few minutes of respite just wearing the jacket, and hopefully it won't affect my carrying capacity too much. At least that's my thinking. Yeah, this shotgun sways around a lot. It's not even a stamina thing. Hello. Gotcha. Rest in irradiated paprika, my friends. You just got stalkered. Cheeky breakied, in fact. We got a shotgun, an outfit repair kit, buckshot rounds. What condition is that in? Oh, it's in really good condition. Lovely. All right, cool. Job done. Just throwing all these magazines on the ground, man. What are you doing? But you can see down there, right at the bottom right, we've now got an encumbrance logo, which is unfortunate. So yeah, although we did just pick up a gun and a whole bunch of other crap as well, but yeah, it's something to be aware of. I'm pretty sure, I'm looking at this tractor now and I'm being reminded of, I think in Oblivion Lost, they made vehicles drivable, at least, you know, some vehicles drivable. I'm pretty sure one of the vehicles you could drive around was a tractor, just charging around the zone in a tractor. It was the funniest shit ever. You could run people over with it as well. It was too funny. It is a good mod, Oblivion Lost. It is a very good mod, but I wouldn't recommend it to someone who's brand new to Stalker by any stretch of the imagination. It changes the base game a little too much. If you're not going to play straight up vanilla, then I would recommend something more like Aurora here to get the best experience. You may also want to do some edits to the sound files, and Google will tell you how to do that, but you may also want to do some edits to the sound files to get the English voices back as opposed to the Russian ones. The Russian ones are cool. If you've played the game before, it's a lot more immersive and the voice acting is kind of better. But it's also a little bit irritating if you've not heard certain bits of dialogue before, because sometimes they come at you quite fast in combat and things where you can't stop and read the subtitles. Not somebody having a shootout over that way. None of my business, though. What do we have here? Room blocked off by boxes. Some smashable boxes. With nothing in them. I'm going to switch over to that. Why does it sway so much then? Oh, it'll be the low handling score. That's why. That's why. Okay, fair enough. I think that's why. Well, whoever that is, he sounds like he's pissed. He's either angry or he's having the best day ever. Okay. Oh, crikey, hello. Did I just see someone walk past that window, or am I actually imagining things? What have we got? A bowl of some kind of soup, some bread. A sleeping place, nice. Quite a secure sleeping place as well, actually. Oh god. And, oh, a bunch of stuff. Gimme. What do we got? Bandages. Buckshot. Pistol rounds. Loads of good stuff. Very nice. Right, let's go and say hello to whoever this is out here. Greetings, fellow stalker. How are you doing? Please do not shoot me. Hello. Alright, it's okay, it's cool. I'll put the weapon away, it's fine. I'm not gonna kill you. How are you doing? Sava Patron. I would ask you something about something interesting, but it sounds like we've got problems to deal with. There's something around here that's pissed at us. Yeah, there's a bunch of dogs around. Alright, my dude. Hello. You are Philia Holy. Seems like you don't know your way around yet. Well, yet, so I'll warn you as a friend. I have nothing to do with the military. Once you spot one, get the hell out of there, because they have no brains. First, they'll put a bullet in or 10 in you, and then check the documents to see your name. Tell me something interesting. Let's head to camp. You'll hear all the rumors there. All who are doing this for the first time, the rookies like you, usually drop by to pick up some pointers or rest for a while. There are soldiers standing nearby. Don't be too afraid of them. But oh my god, we're gonna die. Oh, something just ran into an anomaly. Do not want to waste ammo on these dogs unless I really have to. I thought you were a corpse. I genuinely did. What do we got here? Oh. Empty. Always empty. Yeah, I'll be fine. They can take care of themselves. Alright, any more? Anyone else fancy a go? I wonder. Ah, there you are. Oh god, radiation. We have basically nothing in the way of radiation protection. We should probably get away. Yep. That's not... Oh god, we are really badly irradiated all of a sudden. Holy shit. Not good. It's lucky we picked up those. Oi, goodness me. Whoa. Right, don't wander. Just stay still. Stand fucking still. It's there. Okay, right. Let's go around it, please. Phew. Let's have a health kit. That didn't restore as much health as I wish it would, but never mind. We can... I suppose we can drink some juice. There we go. I'll top it up a bit. And he's still hungry. Alright, fine. Have a can of this stuff, because we've got loads of it for some reason. There we go. We're squatting in a field, eating food cold straight from the tin in the rain. This really is just Slavic Simulator 2017. But I fucking love it. Alright, there's not really much here, is there, apart from dogs to waste bullets on and radiation in that direction, so... Speaking of wasting bullets... Go on, piss off. And it's getting very windy all of a sudden, holy crap. These guys over here... Dudes, you should really just get the fuck out of here, man. There's nothing here. What are you hanging around here for still? Can you trade with me for something? Oh, hello. You know what, mate? I will take that off you, and I will give you in return... one of those. And some of these. Oh, yeah, I got some chocolate bars. I forgot about that. And a whole shitload of vodka. Oh, god damn it, dude. What are you running away for? I'm trying to trade with you here, man. Come on. Give me that. I give you these. And this. And, oh, fucking hell. Really? Again? Jesus. Not a good place to trade, really, to be fair, but hey. Alright, enjoy those, and... Yeah, that's rubbish. You can have that. And... that as well. Should really do this trade before he gets and runs off again. And that as well. And a couple of these, well, a few of those. Yeah, cool. Alright, that seems good to me. Seems fair, right? Alright, okay, trade. Let's do it. See you. We're going to need all these med kits later. Big time are we going to need these med kits. Holy crap. And we're going to want to save up ammo as well. Right here, out here in the Cordon, there's not a lot of stuff to shoot at, and you don't have to be that frugal with the ammo if you don't want to, but I'm bearing in mind that the stuff we're going to be doing later that is going to have us going out on expeditions where ammo is going to be scarce and health packs are going to be even scarcer, and we are going to be in an absolute world of fucking pain. And it will pay for us to save every little single bullet and bandage that we can for when that time comes. For now, however, there's basically sod all here. And we should probably get back to the village. We could head up this way to the exit to the garbage, but we really have no reason to go up there just yet. So we're not going to bother. We've already been down here. That's where the tunnel entrance is. We've been to here. That's where the bandits all hang out all the time. We've been to the tunnel there. We've been to this farm here. Military guys are still at that checkpoint. I'm probably going to sneak just back on past again because I don't want to waste bullets. You know, they've got some gear. I think they've got like a medkit or two lying around there, but I'll probably have to use a medkit or two trying to kill them all, so it doesn't really work. So, safe place. Oh, that's interesting. Normally it only marks safe places in before funny comments about safe spaces and getting triggered and stuff, but in all seriousness, it only usually marks safe places on the map if you've got a mod that does blowouts, which this one doesn't, so I'm wondering why that's even there, but okay, fine. It still says come back for the reward. What am I... Oh, yeah, well, we purged the area of mutants and then we destroyed the mutants at the farm. That's definitely... Okay, yeah, alright, cool. Kill S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Yeah. Damn, what the hell's the time? It's getting dark. Yeah, it's 5 PM. We need to be getting back. Let's go up this way and see if we can sneak back across the railway bridge. I'll leave the old Darth Vader mask on for now, I think, because just in case the military start shooting at me, I want to have some good armor on. Oh god, hello. You better have some feet for me, thank you. God, look at this. This game looks incredible sometimes, it really does. Especially with Autumn Aurora. It's... I can't overstate just how much Autumn Aurora actually improves the look of the game, generally speaking, by the way. It's a pretty significant facelift. Not that the original game didn't look too bad, but it didn't look this good. Not even slightly. Now, let's see. Do we go all the way over there, or can I quickly just hop over this barbed wire fence? There we go. Nice, okay. No fuss. Very good. Okay, so let's keep going this way. Sound of a gun battle coming from the direction of Dark Valley. Very nice. Dark Valley's not a very nice place, as the name would probably suggest, of course. But Dark Valley is not a very nice place at all. We will have to go there eventually, but I have to admit I'm not really looking forward to it. Fucking hell. I can't even quite see what I'm shooting at here. That took me off guard. Who the fuck are you? And thanks for the ammo and the gun, I guess. Meteor Ranger, an experienced bandit. Oh, he's a dead bandit now. It is an ex-bandit. I have one of those gas masks. I have that exact fucking gas mask with the filter on the side there. You can actually swap that around, by the way. The filter on the side and then the sort of breathing out bit on there, on the front there. They're interchangeable. You can move them around if I recall correctly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. I got mine in a bag downstairs. It was a weird Christmas present for my father. Before you ask, why on earth do you have a gas mask? But yeah, I've got one of those. Oh, hello. That's this place again. Has it got any new tenants? does, they'll probably be hanging around indoors. If our friend Ferret is still there, probably not. Oh, hello. Bandage time. Right, this is awkward. Oh dear. Collision mesh issues. Young Padawan, you must learn to master the lean if you are to succeed in Stalker. It has to be said. Let's have a quick save. If I wasn't wearing this stupid merc suit, I'd probably be dead right now, actually. Come to think of it. Somebody's got a big fucking shotgun. To quote Snatch, that is not a shotgun, Saul, that is a fucking anti-aircraft gun. Certainly sounded like it. Hello, friends. Oh, new gun. Oh, what in the fucking crazy pants? Jesus on a bendy bus happened here. Sweet Christ on a... okay. Are you friends or what? Alright. I'll put the gun away. It's cool. Who the heck are you guys? S.T.A.L.K.E.R garlic? Hey! You want to trade? You can have this if you like. And my spare one of these as well, I suppose. There you go. Enjoy. Anything else? Boar hooves, yeah, there you go. Very nice. I like. Excellent. It's nice. Would you like these as well? Dude's just getting so ripped off. It's like right there on the floor, and I'm like, it's mine now. Do you want to buy it off me? He seems happy to do so, though, so I guess that's fine. But, I mean, if I were him, I'd probably just shoot me in the face. What on earth? Right. Hey, dude, you want to buy some more stuff? Look at these I found. Oh, and this canister as well. Why the fuck not? Okay. Well, anyway, it's so ridiculous. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Who are you? Yurko grenade, garlic and grenade. I love you. I love it. You're a fantastic pair. You're like the freaking Stalker equivalent of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Garlic and grenade. Can you tell me something interesting, Grenade? All I have to do is wait for those pansies in uniform to go out for lunch. There's no point hanging around here. Yeah. Okay, big land, blah, blah, blah. Fare thee well, Garlic and Grenade. I hope to hear more of your adventures in the future. And Babbler. Garlic, Grenade, and Babbler. Got anything good? No, okay. Has Grenade got anything good? Okay. Right. See you. Now, there was a guy up here. There was definitely a dude up here. Which one of you's got the badass shotgun, by the way? Is it you? Which one of you has got the fucking anti-aircraft gun? I think it's you. That looks like the thing you're carrying. Could you Lads, move out of the way, maybe. Alright, I get it, fine. I ripped you off and now you won't let me pass. Alright. I see how this works. There was a gun on the floor in there I forgot to grab as well, actually. Stand by, chaps. Just coming back in here. I just want to... Where was it? Oh, no, maybe I did pick it up. I thought I saw an MP5 on the floor, but what I actually picked up was an AK-74. Alright, fine. Could have sworn it was an MP5. Oh, whatever. Maybe one of those guys picked it up. I don't know if the NPCs can loot in this mod, but maybe they can. Oh, joke's on you fellas. I've got a ladder. Hello again. Yeah, it is you with the big Spas 12 or whatever that is. Hey, dude. Hey, garlic. Guess what I found? Another Makarov. Enjoy. Who needs centrifuge? Right. Oh, you're new. Oh, government chest. Hello. I'm just getting the dry here for a minute here. Government chest. Government chest. Where would that be? Not in the Cordon, sadly. If it was going to be anywhere, I reckon it'd be in there somewhere. But who knows? I wonder what happened to Ferret. Thank you for that. Alright, let's get back to the village. Not sticking around here. I could rest here. There are beds up there, but frankly, I'd probably wake up and immediately find myself in the middle of another bandit raid, so stop that. I'm going back where I know it's relatively safe. In my little comfy cellar. And I just brushed the microphone. Sorry for that. God, it is getting a bit dark, isn't it? Oh, there's a bus stop thing here. Hello. What's that about? I really should get back, but curiosity and all that. Nothing here. Okay. Well, you know, I had to check, right? I had to be sure I wasn't missing anything. Hard to tell if that was ambient gunfire or if there's actually a fight going on somewhere. Thank you for the big freeze there. Anything new hanging around here? What the... Hang on a second, what the hell is that? I think it might be that tunnel. Oh shit. Alright, they're all the way over there, no worries. Is it the tunnel? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the tunnel I'm seeing there in the distance. Get away from me, dogs and things. Hello, someone's shooting. Who goes there? Oh, I think it might be garlic and grenade. Oh, fucking hell. I like how you can see their teeth in the lamplight flashing back at you. Yeah, lots of mutants around. Let's go. Lots of mutants around. Holy crap, they have respawned big time. Hello, village friends. Why is there no guard hanging around here? What's going on? Hello? There's Nimble. Okay, you're all still alive, thank Christ. Alright, yeah, sorry, I'll put the gun away, Jesus. Wolf. Hello, Markswell. What's the occasion? I'm here for the job. Assignment is complete, and here is the reward. 2,500 rubles, Mama's beads, and task complete. Got a job for me? Destroy the boar lair again. Are you serious, dude? Fine, I guess. I just cleared that out, man. Well, it's easy money, I suppose. There's another little basement thing here, actually. Not very interesting, but there it is. I can't see shit in this rain and dark with this on. There we go, that's better. Whew. Ugh. Need a bowl of soup. Mmm. Yum yum. In all seriousness, though, maybe I should go take care of those boars before night falls. Sorry, just I apologies, Wolf. It's just a reflexive thing. I come out of a door and I want to get my gun out. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. You know what? Let's go see Sidrovich before we do wander off into the wilderness. Actually, no. I will. Light is precious, and sorry again. I swear, I just it's uncontrollable, mate. It's instinct. Yeah, let's. While we've still got a little bit of daylight left, let's go kill these boars, and let's see, where are they? Same places as they were before. And then I'll go talk to Sidrovich, because I don't need it to be daylight to talk to Sidrovich, so. Apparently, I think it's supposed to be pronounced Sidrovich. Can any Ukrainian/Russian members of my audience confirm that? But I think it's supposed to be pronounced Sidrovich. Whoa, fucking hell, I did not see you until it was basically too late. Oh. God damn it. You dickheads. Right, now, I wonder if that corpse has somehow magically got more gear on it now. No, okay. That's a bit too much to hope for, I think. Unless, hang on. Just a second. No, it's just a branch. I thought I saw a backpack in there somewhere. Alright. It's lucky there's no anomaly. It's just sort of slap bang in the middle of the village, eh? Since it seems to be completely random where they pop up. It's a good bit of luck that none of them just randomly decided to appear just right here in the middle of the road or something, or inside one of the houses, for example. Though of course that might explain why some of the houses are so badly damaged. Actually, the anomalies are supposed to they're supposed to die off and then new ones appear every like week or so, if I recall correctly. What the blurb said in the encyclopedia, but you know, for the moment there's nothing. Okay, but I mean, what was I going to say? I don't know. But yeah, no, basically, I'm pretty sure they don't actually reset or anything in the game. Again, Oblivion Lost. I believe they did change and reset and move around every blowout, along with a bunch of new mutants respawning and things like that every time the blowout happened. If it sounds like I would rather be playing Oblivion Lost the way I go on about it, I don't. Not for this video series exactly, but it is a very good mod. I mean, if you've played Stalker before and you've not played a mod of Stalker before, I highly recommend checking it out. It will make your experience very interesting indeed. We still have bugger all ammo for that thing. I think I'll leave it here. Right. First things first, I want money from you, so you can have that. Let's see, actually. Oh, this is significantly better. All right, you can keep that. Night Star, you can have. Mama's beads. Oh, we might just wear that. I mean, it's worth a fair amount of money, but a bit of extra bulletproof cap wouldn't hurt. In fact, it would do the opposite. Anything else? I guess I'd rather keep those. Yeah, I think I'm good. Slowly acquiring lots of packs of cigarettes. Might just go smoke some. Smoking's bad, kids. I know that more than most people. But I think in the zone, there's worse things than smoking or cancer to worry about. Mind you, with all that radiation around, maybe cancer is something you should worry about. Anyway, what have you got then? You've got a Merc suit, you've got a Stalker suit, which is a little bit better. Pretty freaking expensive, though, so I think you can keep that. Me old mate. You've got some anti-radiation drugs, which are pretty expensive as well. I think I'll just chance it with my vodka, actually. You can keep that, dude. That's fine. Yeah, you can have these, basically, and I'll keep the rest. Everything else I sold to Grenade, or was it Garlic? I forget which. Right, here for the job. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Need a job. Kill the rookie stalker. Oh, that's just mean. Eliminate 2 bandits of the garbage. Yeah, I can do that. Find a jellyfish. Yeah, they grow on trees, practically. Some guy from the big land asked for a jellyfish. Yeah, sure. Kill the rookie stalker. There's this one guy here loafing about, pretending to be a rookie, but he's rather weird. So anyway, if he suddenly disappears, you'll be doing me a great favor. You know what I mean? Okay. Some other time. Not sure how I feel about that one. What else? Eliminate 2 bandits of the garbage. Recently, one of the best places in the zone became inaccessible for lovers of the wonderful. At the garbage, the garbage. There's a quaint little place like nothing else, where your sadness leaves you, where you forget about the dirt, about money, about blood. Forgot, that is, because now there are 2 dirty freaks sitting there who threaten to kill anyone who doesn't pay them for being able to enter the place. Get rid of them. I have no other place to take the tourists. Alright then, fair enough. Got any special missions for me?
Listen, Marked One, I've done some thinking, and here's what I'd like to offer. Generally speaking, what you really need is to find S.T.A.L.K.E.R, right?
Let's assume I do.
Anyway, here's the thing about S.T.A.L.K.E.R. There's a stalker that goes by this name. They say he's found a path to the northern reaches of the zone. That is a virgin area, a real gold mine for artifacts. Yeah. Anyway, I can help you find him. However, as you can imagine, it won't be a free ride. You'll have to work it off. But in the long run, we'll both benefit. You're going to waste that S.T.A.L.K.E.R fella and find out what happened to you, and I'll find... I'll get my share of our mutual profit. So what do you say? Deal?
Go on.
All right, listen. You mean business, I can see that. And we need guys like you. We're doing sort of an investigation with some other traders. We want to open up a path to the north, to the center of the zone. And near the center, something or someone is trying to hamper our progress. How the heck this S.T.A.L.K.E.R managed to sneak through, I don't know. You see, there's this one area where your brain starts boiling. An eerie place. Anyway, to cut a long story short, a couple of guys have been spying on those grunts for me, not far from here. Apparently the ones at the Agroprom Research Institute have dug up something major. I'm positive it has something to do with the center of the zone. Anyway, whatever they've dug up, it's secured somewhere on the 3rd floor of the Institute. We really need this stuff. You know what I mean?
I think so.
Once you have the briefcase, don't bring it here. Take it straight to the barman. He runs the Stalker bar at 100 rads. I'll upload the coordinates and all the data you need to your PDA. Clear?
Gotcha.
You'll need to go north through the garbage, then turn west. You'll end up at the Agroprom Research Institute after a few kilometers. And be careful, the radiation level is way too high at the garbage. So I suggest you invest in some anti-rad. Or some vodka. Well, good luck.
Okay. Need answers to a few questions. Ask away, but I don't know everything. I sit here all day while life goes on outside in the zone. I can tell you about the zone in general, and a little bit about the nearby areas where I've been myself. Tell me about the zone in general. Do you know what happened to me? What kind of question is that? You see, that's some shady business. They found you in a death truck. That's a kind of corpse carrier, right? These trucks come in from the center of the zone once in a while, loaded with bodies. No one really knows where they're heading, so one of them crashed into something and you were found nearby. This is the most amazing thing of all. We've found broken down corpse carriers before, but no one ever came out of them alive. I'm sorry, bro. That's all I can help you with. The rest you'll have to figure out for yourself. I'd like to find out more. Ask away, blah, blah, blah. What's going on in this neighborhood? Huh. This is the quiet entrance to the zone, a sort of antechamber. We've got an army cordon here. It's relatively quiet, with the exception of a couple of army guys who like to have some fun, go on shakedown runs. Experienced stalkers don't come by very often, so it's mostly rookies. Some settle here for good, yeah. A little ways from here, there's a farm made into a rookie camp. Watch yourself, though. They aren't afraid to pull the trigger when push comes to shove. What else? You won't make huge profit here, that's for sure. There's a deserted factory across the road. To the north, behind the railroad embankment, there are the ruins of a farm. An army outpost lies to the south of here. And beware, the military left some mines in the road, in the ground. Also, there used to be a bridge in the center, but it went down somehow. That's about it, really. Tell me more about the army outpost. The few soldiers there have been ordered to shoot on sight, so you'd better walk around it and try not to show your ass. If you piss them off, they may call for the Spetsnaz from the further cordon. Those guys can brew up such shit that I don't have any customers for a month. I know the commander a little. He likes to take a swig as much as the next man. I'm surviving on here thanks to him. Know more about the fallen bridge, which I nearly fell from. That's just a couple minutes north of here. You'll see it right away. There used to be a bridge over the road, but then it collapsed during one of the blowouts. Again, references to blowouts, which aren't unfortunately actually in the game, sadly. The army guys built a checkpoint there and don't let anyone through, but if you grease the right palm, you'll pass with no problems. In general, you don't want to show your face there too much unless you're badly wounded or got a heavy load on you. Alright. Got some more info about the factory. Cross the road and you'll see a brick building, that's it. Everything worth stealing has already been stolen, just this one box is left. This is the bandits' favourite place. I don't know if they're there now, but watch out just in case. You've got nothing valuable on you to take, but do you really want to go through all that? Tell me about the farm. You're getting boring, you know what? You know that? It's just a farm like any other. The place used to thrive before democracy broke out. Okay. Tell me about the zone. The zone. You see, it's not just a circle a few kilometers in diameter with a nuclear power plant in the center. It's something bizarre. Really bizarre. I doubt anyone in the world could give you a straight answer. I feel the zone isn't even part of this world. It's a different, detached world, weird and dangerous and attractive too. And you know why? Because with a little luck, anyone can get rich quick. And the closer you come to the center of the zone, the higher you will climb on the money ladder. What's so dangerous about this different world? Apparently we're asking really stupid questions today. Not a whole lot, except you can croak at any second and not know what hit you. A dumb soldier's bullet is the least of your problems, although they've pulled in a lot of military here. Getting shot is basically the most painless kind of death in the zone. Anomalies? Now, that's something for you. To die in an anomaly is a terrible thing indeed. Even mutants try to keep away from them. By the way, mutants, these children of the zone, are another kind of trouble, so don't go anywhere unarmed. And anyway, to learn about the other dangers, just ask the other stalkers. Who is S.T.A.L.K.E.R? Yeah, I've heard of a stalker by that name. Rumors he's one of the few who went to the center of the zone and made it back. Still, we got so many of these legendary stories about Stalker heroes that I can't really guarantee anything. At any rate, I've never dealt with him personally. Seems he has his own trading channels. Anyway, just ask the folks here in the zone and you'll be sure to learn a lot more. What does the army do in the zone? They guard and protect. What else? No one really knows whether they're guarding the zone or protecting the rest of the world from it. Sometimes they send whole expeditions here to look for something. But I'll tell you something, they don't respect the zone, the zone doesn't like them either. That's why they return home in body bags very often. What else is there? Well, they look down at everyone and act like gods or something. They have no respect for stalker rules and won't ever help you even if you're dying right in front of them. They'll gladly shoot you themselves, though, and they don't get reprimanded for that. I've got a few contacts among them, you know, people always need vodka and magazines, right? Don't annoy them, they'll whack you for nothing. That's it, thanks. Any other jobs? Tail the frickin' pseudo dog? Yeah, forget it. Alright, cool.
Good hunting, Stalker.
Yeah. Good, whatever it is you do to you. Oh, hello, nighttime. Holy fuck, is it dark? And this isn't even like midnight or anything. Alright, we're gonna get some chow. Maybe have a butcher's through the encyclopedia, see if there's anything new. And get some sleep, I think. Let's see. Speaking of mods, actually, by the way, I keep meaning to bring this up and then forgetting to do it. There are a couple of other mods that I am well aware of, which people have already mentioned in the comments. But those mods are Lost Alpha and Call of Chernobyl. And I will tell you for why I am not doing either of those mods right now. Lost Alpha is basically a complete rebuild of Shadow of Chernobyl that's supposedly more in line with what the developer's original vision of it was, or something like that. You can download it all completely for free, and you can play it completely for free, as I recall. You don't actually need any of the original games to play it, and I've seen some videos of it. It looks pretty damn cool. However, I have been told it is pretty buggy. And that's the chief reason I haven't bothered with it. But also, I've never actually finished the basic Shadow of Chernobyl, if you like. And I'd like to do that before getting stuck into Lost Alpha, if I do. And the other mod, Call of Chernobyl, I don't know much about it, to be honest with you. I know that I think it's a mod that merges a lot of areas of Call of Pripyat and Shadow of Chernobyl in kind of the same game area. And you can make a character, and you can choose your character's name, and you can choose which faction you want to be a part of, including bandits, if you like. And it's basically a sort of total sandbox experience. There's no main story or anything like that involved, and that's also cool. But I wanted to do the actual story with this playthrough. Call of Chernobyl is one of those games. It's something I've definitely considered doing as maybe like an Iron Man series, where I just, try and not die and then make a new character if I die, or just as a Twitch stream thing. It's a bit more casual because it is just 100% sandbox and doesn't have really any kind of story to it and that sort of thing. So yeah, and also it has areas in it from Call of Pripyat, I think, which I would rather were not spoiled for me before I actually play Call of Pripyat, because of course I've not played Call of Pripyat, and I've not played Clear Sky either, so I'd like to play them for myself first before having it spoiled for me, basically, if that makes any sense. I probably will play Call of Pripyat after I'm done with this. I might skip Clear Sky, because apparently it's not the best. But I don't know, we'll see. But I probably intend to play Call of Pripyat along with the Misery mod, which everyone, or most people, seem to think is pretty damn good. So anyway, there's that little disclaimer out of the way. Let's see, what do we got? Radiation. Yep. Artifact. Stone Blood. You can find this artifact near the anomaly Whirligig. It is quite an ugly reddish object made out of pressed together and curiously bent polymerized remnants of plants, soil, and bones. Quite widespread and not very effective. And jellyfish. It's formed in the springboard. Forms a weak protective field whose side effect is a slight radiation. The artifact is widespread and not very valuable. Anomalies. Whirligig. The anomaly snatches its victims up in the air and spins them at breakneck speed. The exact nature of the whirligig remains unknown. The anomaly can be recognized by a light whirlwind of dust above and by body fragments scattered in the vicinity. Victims caught on its outer rim, far enough from the maximum effect zone at the center, can escape the whirligig with relatively minor injuries. Forms 3 types of artifacts: stone blood, meat chunk, and soul. Factions. Bandits. Members of the criminal underworld who came to the zone for different reasons: to make money by selling artifacts, to hide from the law, or trade in weapons. The zone is full of bandits, ranging from common thugs to serious criminals, most of whom are members of one gang or another. Although the zone gangs frequently fight among themselves, the criminal element still poses a serious problem for normal stalkers. And the blind dog. Several generations of the dog species have lived and died since the catastrophe. Each was more affected by the zone than the previous one. Rapid mutation led to a vast improvement in previously peripheral abilities, frequently at the expense of primary ones. The most notable biological change was the loss of sight, paired with an uncanny development of smell. As it turned out, blind cubs survived in the zone as well as normal ones, if not better. As a result, the common dog quickly became extinct in the zone, giving way to a new breed, that of blind dogs. The animals instinctively identify and avoid anomalies, radiation, and other invisible dangers that plague the zone. Like their wild ancestors, the wolves, blind dogs hunt in packs. An encounter with a large group of these animals can be dangerous even to an experienced and well-armed stalker. And that's all we've got for today, by the looks of things. Very nice. Alright! Bit of a sense of deja vu here, but yeah, I'm going to catch some Zeds. And we'll pick this up in the morning, I think. Also, yummy, yummy tinned rations.